following is from the New York National Weather Service, recorded Monday night, April 10th. New York National Weather Service for the period Wednesday through Monday. This was issued 9:33 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Monday, April 10th, 2023. A weak frontal boundary moves east of the region early Wednesday morning. Wednesday will remain dry with temperatures rising around 15 degrees above normal, with highs in the lower to mid-70s for much of the region, with a downslope west-southwest flow, keeping sea breeze development limited to the immediate south shore, deep mixing to at least 850 HPA, about 5,000 feet above the surface, with temperatures of 7 to 9 degrees Celsius, and much of the region still in pre-early green, stuck fairly close to the NBM temperatures. However, it did lower the dew points a bit. Winds and low relative humidity conditions on Wednesday signal elevated fire weather conditions. The warming trend continues Thursday and Friday. Sunny and dry conditions. Temperatures will likely be 20 to 25 degrees above normal for mid-April across New York City, New Jersey, Metro, and Interior. Amazing stuff. Friday will be the warmest day of the year so far for most, with record or near record temperatures. This is for the New York area. Much of the area will see highs in the mid to upper 80s. Afternoon sea breezes will keep eastern Long Island and the southeast Connecticut coast significantly cooler each afternoon. Stuck close to the NBM for temperatures. The next chance of rain comes over the weekend as a frontal system slowly approaches, with some timing differences capped. Precipitation chances are just a chance. Temperatures will still be well above normal on Saturday, but a slight downward trend will begin. This is totally amazing stuff over here. Totally amazing stuff.
You are listening to Weather with Enthusiasm.
As we head into mid-April, we have something that's just totally extraordinary. We spoke about this a little bit last night, the podcast last night, but it really becomes much more apparent as we travel through time right now. We have national weather services as far north as Boston at least, which is saying summer weather will take over for the rest of the week. This is not just for Boston. This is here in the Midwest as well. I wouldn't call it actually summer for places in the Midwest, but when you head over to the Boston area, temperatures are forecasted to go into the 80s on Friday. That breaks the previous record where temperatures were in the low 80s, forecast highs low to mid 80s. Parts of the New York area, upper 80s, mid and upper 80s for Friday. And Baltimore, we also have similar things. Temperatures actually headed to 90 degrees in North Dakota, and that's for tomorrow already, less than 24 hours away, and places around there have a snowpack. The snowpacked areas probably will not hit 90 degrees, but there is a town where there's a high likelihood of hitting 90 degrees, and you're going to hear about that town later on in this podcast. This is totally remarkable. This is a holiday week for many of us. It's the holiday of Pesach, Passover. There could be other holidays as well. This is a diverse audience over here, and just think about it, because the past many weeks, mid-January, we've been seeing mid-January onward, not just one major winter storm which affected the mid part of the country, but many of these weeks we've even seen two major winter storms that have crossed the country. In the past couple of weeks, we've been seeing significant severe weather outbreaks on a weekly basis, and almost almost a weekly basis, even going past those 2 weeks. And all of that returns right after this week of the holiday for next week. Already by this weekend, we're talking about rain changing over to snow for Duluth, Minnesota, Sunday and Monday. A severe weather outbreak is already in the forecast in Norman, Oklahoma area forecast discussion, as we're going to hear about it Friday night and Saturday. So perhaps actually over there even Thursday night already. So we have this 1 week of just a true present from Shemayim, from heaven. A true present corresponds to the Eitz Ratzon. We won't get too much into that, but it's just absolutely beautiful weather. It's something that it's just a total inspiration. It's not that we don't see highs here in Chicago, let's say in the 70s. It's just the consistency of it and how this has not happened before. This entire year, it's been up and down, and then next week we go back to up and down, and there's just like this week that is taken from Olam Haba almost. It's just placed right here for us to enjoy as temperatures get warmer and warmer. In the snowpack, we're going to hear melts 1 to 5 inches within 72 hours, parts in the Dakotas or by Duluth, Minnesota. We will be playing parts of yesterday's podcast as well, but there's plenty to talk about here. I hope everybody enjoys, but if you were going to say the forecast in just 10 seconds, it's just sunny and warm the rest of the week. You've been listening to the podcast Weather with Enthusiasm.